So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
I think what's really interesting is I remember like must have been about 8 years ago, 7, 8, something like that. And we used to like have these little like quarterly meetings, right? We would kind of develop and talk about money. And I remember I used to always say in those meetings, I was like, "Look, bro, how can we make £5
Yeah,
online?" Right? That used to be
that's
my thing. That used to be my,
that's really
every single quarter. I was asking this question: how can we make £5 online, like without doing anything, right? And we used to ask that question over and over again. Alhamdulillah, I think Kindle and Amazon and these things were our first real experience of this. Of like, Kindle when it first started, it was making thousands online without us doing any work. It was just like pure freeloading, front loading, where you do all the work and you just basically go for it. And so I think that at £5, that showed us that because we can make £5, we can make £500. Because we can make £500, we can make £5,000. So I think that
I,
was like an amazing thing.
yeah. What I wanted to say was that what was amazing through all these different experiences is that you come across loads of different trends, things that you see, you think, okay, you know what, they're doing that, like why can't we do that? And alhamdulillah, with the so this is where we discovered things like Kickstarter and
Mm,
Indigo. Now that's again another platform because again we've all had these experiences, had this mind, and like hang on, we've done products before, we've done marketing before, we've done video, we've done all this stuff before. Now why can't we apply it to a different platform?
mm,
So this is the thing. So we what we did was that at that time, that was one of our. And sometimes what you do is that you do things because of the situation that you're in. And the situation we were in was that we were quite burnt out. We had like
mm,
20, 25 products, and every single because we were in different industries, they were all their own business essentially. And we were like, you know what? How can we do it? Again, if you ask yourself the right question, you can come up with the right answer. How can we harmonize what we're doing so we're focusing on building one business instead of 10? And so that's what we did. So what happened at that time then is that we were like, look, we did a lot of research around Kickstarter. What are the things that do well, and what we discovered? Okay, the world's first. So we need to find something that's the world's first. We need to do something that is something to do with technology. People love technology and all that kind of stuff. And so we went out to China with this brief in mind. Okay, right, let me need to look for something. And alhamdulillah, there's so many. We went to about five or six different trade fairs, saw all this different stuff, and saw. We came back. We said, okay, right, we've got a great idea. We saw something here. Let's combine it with that. We combine it with something that we saw here. Put a few things together. We just presented the concept because that's the beauty of crowdfunding. That you don't actually have to have the thing already made, and you can make it afterwards. All that your idea. And that's what we did when we come up with the concept of ZenCube. So the idea of ZenCube is that it's the world's first smart Himalayan salt lamp. So we already knew that the salt lamps were sort of quite big on Amazon. People were already buying them, but they were very ugly. They had different problems with it. So could we find a way of disrupting it? So doing a version that never had been done before and doing it like Apple had designed it or something. So that was the kind of the vision that we kind of presented out there. Alhamdulillah, like it got funded on day one, and what's amazing about doing a project like that when you're doing that Kickstarter and launch good is that the amount of activity you have to put into it is tiring. It's really, really tiring. But that kind of like I really believe Allah doesn't waste effort. That activity in equals you get the output, because what then happened was we had so much press, and it was in like GQ and all these magazines. Ideal Home Show got in touch. They said, "Oh, we want to." Normally, it costs a lot to feature there. They featured it there for free for the whole 5 days of the thing, and they were presenting on it. We've had invites from Gadget Show, and went over to the US and selling in retail. So made one little thing, and the journey that it kind of takes you on, and then you learn about influencers, and I've got to do this, and all of a sudden you've just got this big brand, right? And not big brand, but you've got a brand that's out there that's ready for the next steps. And it just came from just a little spark.
yeah, it's
Quite
amazing.
interesting.
It's amazing when you think about it, actually. And I think we really love crowdfunding because concepting and thinking of the idea and all that stuff is something that we love doing. I think crowdfunding is an amazing, amazing thing. And alhamdulillah, since then we've been doing it for clients and we've helped them to get some really good results and successes and stuff.